Monday? Oh, is it Monday? Wow, Monday morning. Fuck, eh? We're at it again. Another week, another dollar. Here we go. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? Will not resonate with everybody, but it will resonate with somebody. I'm going live right now because I have no power. Haven't had power for 9 days. Supposedly it's supposed to be turned on today, but I'm not going to count my chickens all in one basket on that shit because I've been told a few times it's going to be turned on. So that's why I'm going live. It's kind of a weird time in the morning for me to be going live, but I really can't do it any other way. So that's why I'm like, hopefully it resonates, but it may not. But you know, let's pick up some channeled messages here for everybody. Ooh. All right, that feels better. Let's go. Okay. We've got Genius, Dinner, and Twins, but Genius and Dinner is in reverse. So with Twins, this kind of sounds weird, but like, I don't know how this is the analogy, but it seems like what I'm getting with this Genius in reverse and Dinner, I'm like, and then I forget what this fucking movie's called. I've never seen it before. It's like there's something about a lagoon or something. Okay, it's on the bottom of the deck. And that's about like heavy, heavy emotions, okay? So with Genius in reverse and Dinner in reverse with Twins, it's like somebody can't figure out how to get this dinner. Okay, like I don't know if they want to ask you to dinner. I don't know if this is like, I mean, Easter is coming up. Okay, so like maybe it's your first dinner that you've made for like a large group of people or something like that. I mean, that shit's terrifying. Okay, like, is there gonna be enough? When do you do it? How do you fucking cook a turkey dinner? Like that shit's hard. Okay, so maybe with Twins, that's The Shining. I'm trying to figure out why the twins are here. Danny is the only one that sees the ghosts. It's like, is a ghost scaring you? I mean, properties are fucking haunted, okay? A lot of people's houses are haunted, and you would never know because, I mean, houses are old. Some houses are old. What they carry and shit. It's like, don't overly think it or something. Don't get emotional about it. Or, because once you get emotional about it, maybe you're losing the bottom line, like what the main project is. It's like somebody's getting way too into their head about something, where normally you would just do it naturally, like bada boom, bada bing. But why is this dinner the hardest one? That's the thing, is like, I don't know why this is on the bottom of the deck. Something about, this would be dance till you die. Like that, the analogy would be, you can't kill yourself. You can't overwork yourself, right? Like, how much money are you expecting to get? Like, money acquires over time, right? Things acquire over time. Sometimes people feel like they have to do something really quick. They have to have all this perfect and everything ready and everything. It's like, maybe this is like, I don't know. The analogy is some type of dinner, giant dinner or family dinner or some type of occasion or event or something. And for some reason, you've been genius at it before, but this time your emotions are getting away with you. Like, I don't know if the people are important. Okay. Like, maybe you're going to have your boss over for dinner or something like that. Hello. I didn't even think anybody was even going to be in the chat. Hello, everybody. Hello. Like, maybe this dinner is like, important, like with somebody important. Like I said, like, what was I saying? A boss? Could be somebody you're trying to impress. Could be somebody that you want to go into business with. And somebody's like, I'm not going to say it, but it's like you're mucking it up. You're mucking it up somehow. Someone's fucking it up. And they're, when you get overly emotional, then everything starts to unravel, and like, that's the whole part of this card is, how water and mud works. I mean, you have to walk through mud really, really softly, or you will muck up everything. You'll muck up your vision, because now you won't be able to see what you're doing. That's why usually when you're in the swamps and stuff, you kind of just have to stand still. Right? And then allow the water to settle and then make another move, and then allow the water to settle and then make another move. Someone's like running around and now they can't see, right? They can't see what they've done because all this dirt is everywhere. All this sand is everywhere, right? They can't, it's impacted their vision. Okay. So maybe that's what it is with this twins. Somebody's vision is obscured. Okay. And the twins here is like, once he gets into that hotel, the dad, he starts getting possessed because now he's in a place he doesn't know. And now he's seeing ghosts. Oh yeah, that's right. The dad sees ghosts as well. I mean, he gets served by a bartender in an empty hotel. Clearly he's talking to himself. Okay. So he's like bipolar schizophrenic, huge. Okay. Yeah, that would be. And then he goes fucking crazy, rage crazy. Okay, so with the twins, with Danny, then the twins start kind of fucking with him. So it's like, maybe you have to like clear the energy around you. Maybe there's like some type of energy that's polluting your thoughts. Clear yourself, Palo Santo yourself, grab a little stick of Palo, clear yourself, clear your energy while you're trying to, because somebody's gotten into your head. Oh, that's fucking what it is. I trimmed my hair last night in the dark, and I'm like, where's all this hair coming from? Oh, I've been trying to do everything in the freaking dark, and I trimmed all my fucking ends last night. Oh man, look at that. I totally forgot. Okay, there we go. That's the reason why there's hair everywhere. Okay, so yeah, see, hair is everywhere. Like, honestly, your vision is obscured. Okay, and like, all you have to do is fucking calm down and figure out your next step, okay? Help me, literally. That's about possession, okay? She starts communicating with Captain Howdy. She opens up the door. Okay, her mom thinks it's a joke. Like, who's Captain Howdy? What are you talking about? She opens up the door to a demon that wants to eat her alive. Okay, so be careful about the things that are around you because they do want to hurt you. Okay, they do want to hurt you. They do want to take you over. Okay, and they don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you. I mean, somebody just seems like they just got to get their thoughts in order. Like, if you're having a problem with something, write it down. Write it down and try to figure it out, like how you're going to do it, because I don't think it's as difficult as you think. There's the devil. Like, I think you're just letting something run wild when you don't need to, because something around you is fucking with you. Clear your aura every day and you'll get better thought frame. And plus, I like to tell people about chlorella. Is it CHL? RELLA, I think so. CHLRELLA. Chlorella. It helps clear the metal out of your head. Okay, we naturally ingest so much aluminum and so much metal around us on a daily basis that it actually starts to stop the neurons in your head from firing off. And like memories, right? You start to lose your memory. You start to lose, just common sense. You start to act like kind of like a dummy. That a lot of that is metal poisoning. Okay, they do that for a reason. They put it in your food. Okay, they put it into carpets now. People are finding mercury in their carpets. Okay, that's the whole point. That's what is doing this. So if you start popping, a couple capsules of chlorella every day, or some type of anti-metal that will help get this metal out of you, I feel like somebody is meddled. Okay, and that's the whole like kind of running around, right? Not knowing that it's like when you lose something and you're just like, you can't find it, and then you just start to, your head starts to spin. It's like running in circles. Like, somebody has to stop doing that. Okay, because now it's like they're the easiest things that they used to be able to do. So like, now they're having a lot of difficulty with, and I think it could be an overwhelming shot of metal. Okay, and now we have obsession, because now it's like, it's almost like it was obsession in reverse. And I think I kind of like that, because maybe somebody is over obsessing about something. And then there's the gremlin. Something's got to change. Okay. Overly obsessing about something. And that's what's fucking with the waters. That's what's fucking with somebody's emotions. Okay. Running around. Just stop and speak. Okay. Maybe this whole running around thing is because someone's not speaking. Okay. Somebody needs help. Okay, they need help to speak. They need help to be heard. We do have harvest on the bottom, and like, it did want me to take it, because then look at the scarecrow up above, right? This is the children of the corn, but I'm not really taking it as like children of the corn. Hey, what up, Adam? Hello, everybody. Hello, Ellie. This is just collective readings, okay? Send your telepathic messages into this bad boy right here. I'll pick them up, okay? I will pick it up, and that's kind of how we do it on this live. Until I can do personals online with being able to accept purchase online, I just keep it as collective readings, whatever is floating in the ether. So chill in the live and ask your question telepathically, and maybe Spirit will answer your questions, because these are for you guys, okay? This is why I do it. So I just like really publicly can't be asked like that, because then it just gets messy. So send them in telepathically. That's what we do here. All right. We all have telepathic powers, and I know all you fuckers do too. All right. That's why you're watching. So here we go. Okay. So with harvest, with that scarecrow, it's like the children of the corn do start to fight back. And the whole part of it being in a harvest is that if this is your crop, if this is your life, then you need to defend it. Maybe that's what it is. It's like, there could be PTSD involved or something. It's like maybe your crops all died last year and nothing made it, or somebody came in and stole a lot or something. It's like you don't want history to repeat itself, but yet you're running around trying to do all this shit and nothing's working because, again, this whole history repeating itself. I mean, the way that you see it with gremlins is like that kid, All right, I forgot what his name is. I feel like it's Matt or Nick or something. I don't know. Anyways, that guy, do you think he's ever gonna feed? If, like, I mean, he got the little egwat taken away from him or whatever, right? The mugwai taken away from him. But do you think he would ever do that again? Fuck no. Okay, he destroyed his whole goddamn town. That's the thing. Like, I don't know. Now that's like maybe somebody fucked something up. Maybe you fucked something up. Okay, it could have been a job, could have been something with a boss. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe you fucked something up with a boss, okay? And now it's like, now you got to take him to dinner, and now you got to go talk to him, and now you got to make an interview. Now you got to, right? Because now you got to say like what you did wrong, and it's like, holy fuck, this sucks. Okay, but it's gonna go fine. That's the thing, is like somebody's just getting scared, okay? And clearly, no, you're not going to do it again. Like, if you really fucked up on a boss, then it is hard to give you that second chance, because it already could have been a second chance or a third chance involved, right? But, I mean, if this boss really appreciates you, I highly doubt they're going to say no to you. I think it's more or less you're just scaring yourself. Okay, because life is scary, but at the same time, we got to get the fuck up and do what we got to do. We can't just sit there scared, right? Nobody got anywhere being scared. Okay, you got to put on your tough boots and fucking do it, because trust me, that's the thing. Sometimes it's like we, have these like tragic accidents and we come back from the worst possible. And then it's like we go to talk to our dads and we're like, no. Can I survive another plane crash, please? Like, I don't really want to go and deal with that just yet. I want to survive something else. Okay, it's like we do that to ourselves, like, okay, because we don't want to talk about things. It makes sense, okay? But now we've got Freddy with dreams and then the Fly with combination. Okay, so it's like somebody's dreams, somebody's getting a direct line in their dreams. Okay, see how these two people are talking on the phone? That's what this is. Two people are talking to each other while Freddy is trying to get in between it. This could be what somebody is dealing with. Something is trying to get in between your communication with somebody else. Okay, and it's working because it's fucking you up and it's getting you overly emotional. Okay, because it's fucking with your line of communication. Okay. So now it's like, I feel like this just has to happen. Something just has to happen, like just do the dinner. Okay. It's almost like just take the fucking, what do they say? Like, just take it off. Rip the Band-Aid off. Yes. Rip the Band-Aid off. Right. Just take the pressure off. I mean, someone's just got to take the pressure off and just do it. I mean, if you can't do the dinner at home, if you can't get your head on straight with that, then just go and meet this person publicly. Okay, and go and buy them dinner or go and buy them lunch, or right, go and meet them somewhere. And I mean, do something. Honestly, you know what my sister and I did? Because we live in a small town and like we're so sick of the restaurants here because it's just the same shit. And over the years, it's gotten worse. Like our favorite Mexican restaurant downtown, over the years, once COVID hit, like it went to shit. Like we can't eat there anymore. And it sucks because that was our favorite place to go. I love Mexican food. It's like, it's one of my favorites. I grew up on it. I had a Mexican nanny. All she did was fucking make me tacos for breakfast. Honestly, like I love Mexican food. So when that shit went down, we didn't really know where to eat. So we still have no power, but we were like, man, we were fucking just dying. Like we can't really leave the house for that long because the generator, I don't want to run a generator without me being home, right? So we decided to go and we picked this like generic restaurant, right? Because when you go with generic restaurants, there's something for everybody. And this restaurant had like whole fucking 7-page menu. And she got this lobster pasta that was so good. Oh my good God. Like just do something international, not international. Do something that's like, man, there used to be this one place called Tucker's Marketplace, and there was this awesome buffet of like every type of food possible. Like, I mean, you can't really go wrong with a good menu, okay? You really can't. I mean, food is food. Fuck. If they're that picky, I mean, you know this person. So like, think about the times you had lunch with them or something, right? There's egg. Oh my God. Okay, there was this one time I was working with all these dudes. And I asked this guy, he wanted me to get him a salad. I go, sure. Do you want a boiled egg? Because you know, with the salads at the grocery store, they have boiled eggs there because boiled eggs have like massive amounts of protein in it. He looked at me like I was a foreign object in the room. He's like, no, I do not want a boiled egg. And I was like, well, you were lost. I mean, I love a boiled egg and a good salad. Woo! Little Russian dressing. My God, that's good. Okay, he looked like me like a foreign object. So it's like now I realized, okay, if I wanted to feed Chad, I knew exactly how to feed him because he's a guy. Okay, think of it that way. If your boss is a guy, I mean, if you pick a place with like pasta and steak, you're good because he's going to pick one or the other. Okay, men are kind of really easy to read, and then at the same time, so are women. God, give them a salad and they're fine. Okay, so honestly, something is in preparation. Okay, so keep preparing for it. I don't know if you're on the other spectrum or if you're getting invited or if you're doing the party itself. Okay, wait for the idea to come. You know, just take the pressure off. Somebody needs to take the pressure off. God, it's just life. We have enough pressure as it is. You don't need to add any more pressure to yourself. There it is, Carrie, celebration. It's time to celebrate, okay? You did it. I think the main thing is whoever this person is to you, right? You're just getting into communication with them, I think was what you really needed to do. Like that was the main thing was just opening up the lines of communication. Now the lines of communication are open. That was the hardest thing. Not the dinner. Okay. The dinner again, like should be the easiest thing, but it doesn't always work that way. Oh my God. Okay, next message. Hope everybody out there is having a fine Monday morning. Well, it's a Monday morning where I am. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the morning where you are. Where you are. You. Okay, next message. Whoa. Okay. I feel like somebody has been keeping a secret from you, and they're finally getting the courage to say the secret. Okay. I saw, okay, the card says Book of Shadows, but what I saw was Stir of Echoes. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, but it has Kevin Bacon in it. And his sister-in-law is like a psychic kind of guru, and she hypnotizes him, and she opens up a door in his brain because he's so close-minded, and he just is not believing in the paranormal and opening up your third eye and seeing and hearing. He's so straightforward that he's not understanding that the universe is trying to communicate with him, and he's just too straight edge. So she opens up a door in his mind, and this door opens up his third eye, which is very dangerous to do. Do not do that to anybody without their consent, because that would be fucked. Okay. Because he wasn't ready for it, right? You need to be ready to be awoken. Okay. And he was awoken without his consent. So with Secret in Reverse, that could be it. I mean, somebody could have opened something on you and turned you into something Yeah, that's what it is. With healer, magic, and homecoming, somebody in your hearth, in your home, in your loving home, did magic to turn you into a healer. And they've been keeping the secret from you. So it's like, I feel like they're going to come to you more spiritually, possibly, than anything, and say that they did something to you. Because that's what it would do. That they would have to physically do something to you, okay, in order to open up this door. It's like, I don't know if your own mother was a witch, okay, or somebody in your family was a witch. Somebody is a witch around you, and they purposely did something to you without your consent. And I was wondering what this fertility was on the bottom of the deck in reverse, okay, because that would be your parents. Okay, that would be the people who have all the strings connected to you. There is summer. I don't know if you're born in the summer. That could be a clear indication I'm talking about you. Okay. Also, this could come to surface. There's air. Okay. This summer, somebody tells you that they did something to you. Okay. And then it's kind of like, all right, then you figure it out. Well, thanks to you doing that to me. Thanks for you doing that to me, it turned me into this. Because a lot of times that's what trauma does. Trauma opens up your third eye, your third ear. It makes you more aware of what's going on, because once you kind of survive trauma, you realize how dangerous the world is, and then you try to start communicating with everything around you so then it doesn't happen again, right? Because you don't, whatever it is that you survived, obviously it was like a one-off, right? It was one of the things that you had to learn off of. It wasn't supposed to kill you. It was supposed to teach you. Okay. It was supposed to teach you something. So that's what this person did. They didn't count on the world teaching you lessons. So they did something purposely to attack you, which changed you forever. Okay. And, that's kind of fucked up. I mean, like, use your imagination on that, if that makes sense. But that kind of seems to me like somebody purposely, beat you or turned you, into an adult way too quickly, made you responsible for them. Okay. High Priestess in reverse. That's no good. King of Cups in limbo. Yep. That sounds about right. 5 of Pentacles, the Empress, Judgment, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Okay, well, that makes sense. What's that? Yeah, okay. 3 of Pentacles and then 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this person, okay, who decided that they were going to teach you a lesson, okay, they did not know what they were doing. They were trying to teach you a lesson, and there was absolutely no love involved. They were like, meh, I'm just going to do this my way. I'm in a powerful position. They trust me. They love me. So I can do this, and I'm going to teach them. And then that really, like, that turned somebody from a boy to a man, from a girl to a woman, okay, with this magic. And then with this 5 of Pentacles, it's almost like I feel like they just kept you away from everybody because they wanted to keep you in this energy. So maybe you kept healing them. Maybe if they kept you in trauma, that healed their energy, that made them feel better about themselves, right? Made them feel more authoric, more useful in life, not like a piece of trash. Right? They can just yell at their kid all day, or, it doesn't matter what age you are. They can still control you when you're fucking 30 years old. Okay. And then with Empress and Judgment in reverse, the feminine energy of this, okay, is getting Judgment in reverse. Like, I almost feel like they're going straight to hell. I mean, if the angels aren't flying up, then it means they're flying down, right? And then this 10 of Pentacles, it's not just one, it's a lot. It's a lot of people involved with this. Okay, a lot of people with this Page of Wands taking taking all your ideas away from you, taking your inspiration away from you, taking your free spirit away from you, like crushing you so then you could just heal them all the time. That's what they wanted. They wanted you to heal them all the time. You weren't allowed to heal yourself. You weren't allowed to put yourself first. You weren't allowed to even really leave them, because all of these people relied on you to keep them afloat. Gang's all here, it says, literally. Like, the gang all showed up to fucking take something away from you. Absolutely. Because you're the healer. You're the one with all the magic. You're the one that they want. Okay? But look what they're doing to you. They're isolating you. It's like if they could put you in a tank, they would just all keep siphoning from you. Right? Nine of Cups in reverse, keeping all your wishes away from you while they get everything. Page of Pentacles, manifestation of abundant harvest. Yeah, damn right. It's like sucking off your death. Right? Like, oh, yeah, but I know you have just a little bit more. Yeah, but I know, but you can just take it a little bit more. I know, but we can just do this for a little bit more. It's fine. Telling you what you can handle and what you can't handle. There's the Hierophant. He sees through the material world and into your very soul. So it's like you have taken a very good look at these people that have been taking from you this whole time, saying that they love you, okay, that this is what you do, that they need this healing, they need this, they need that, while you're getting nothing. It's like they basically made you their slave. They've made you their main source of everything. Like you're up there and everybody's praising you, but really, no, you're up there while everybody's siphoning off of you. Oh, yeah, such a good position, right? But you might look good in it because they're using your looks, obviously. Seven of Pentacles and then the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The world is going to know that this work is not theirs, that this wasn't something that they independently created on their own, that this was something that they took from you, that these are your seeds, these are your creations. They're not theirs. Again, our magic is tainted with our DNA. It's tainted with our color. It's tainted with our energy, right? They can't just take something that is so publicly not theirs, okay? It's yours. It's your brand. It's your label. It's yours. It's your life that they have been securing for themselves. King of Swords and then Nine of Swords in reverse. Jesus. Nightmares, debilitating fear, crippling anxiety. Oh my God. And then look at what this person's doing. Like, see how they've got that like kind of robot dude in their hand? Okay. Look what that's doing to you. That's what they're doing to you. Like, they say that they're doing all this because they love you. No, they don't. They're physically watching your decline while they're putting you in debilitating fear with crippling anxiety and nightmares every night. But you have to make sure you keep healing them. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? That's fucking scary. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They do not know how to make money themselves, okay? Six of Pentacles, they just want to control it, okay? And then there's the King of Wands in reverse, yeah, with the Magician. Doesn't even know how to use his own power, and there's the Devil. Just wants to control you, okay? Wants to control what you're doing, wants to control your energy, so you give it to the family, so you give it to everybody, okay? And you're getting the fuck out of there. The Chariot. Okay, Six of Cups in reverse, literally putting the past fucking behind you 20, 30, 800 miles, okay? And then there's the Moon to God knows where. And it don't even matter because as long as it's away from these people, it's better than where you were. Sex, obsession, addiction, enslavement, all these things make life worth living. That's the Devil for you. These people have sex addictions. They have obsessions with you. They have enslavement issues. That's what I said. I said they're treating you like a slave. And there it is right there. I fucking totally forgot that the devil, can you even see that? Possibly. It's right up here. It says enslavement. Bada boom, nada bing. See, when Spirit wants to say something, it will fucking write it in my face. You have been enslaved by this person. Okay, Two of Pentacles. And, like, no wonder. I mean, you've been like this. Probably for a very long time. Like, nope, I just finally made it. Am I going to make it? Nope, I just finally made it. Oh, do I have a little bit more water? Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, there goes my money. Oh, but there, it's back again. Like, that's fucking exhausting. That's exhausting. I'm exhausted just saying that. Like, they really loved to keep you fucked. Okay? Like, seasickness gone wild. Okay? That's not cool. That's the end of that. I don't know who the hell found out for you. I don't know why all of a sudden it's coming out now, but thank fuck it is, because this is enough energy to kill somebody. And I can't believe it didn't kill you. It's kind of hard to believe it didn't kill you, to be honest. They really thought they knew what they were doing. Two of Wands in reverse. Like, they did not prepare for this journey. And like, the thing is like, it's all fun and games when you're behind the driver's seat. But then when you lose your position to drive and you get kicked into the back, well, now life's going to take you where you deserve to go. And I don't really think that it's where they think they're going. Okay. So next message. I'm glad it's resonating with you. That's amazing, Ellie. That's amazing. Well, it's not going to resonate right through, okay, because it's not a personal reading. So you kind of have to read between the lines. That's how you get your message, if it's meant for you. I had to watch a reading the other day from Chiron. No, it wasn't Chiron. It was somebody else. And they were talking about these feminine energies, and it was all a group of men. So that's why it's like I really had to because tarot is one of those things, when the message comes out, the best thing to do that I find is to just see the tarot message as a giant lake, and you just kind of go swimming through it. And if it resonates, it will, because it will be a part of the lake. It'll be a part of what you experience. And if it's not, then it's a part of somebody else, and then the message more will come through to you as you swim, right? It's a very beautiful process. All right. What up, 8mm gamer? What up to everybody? Honestly, I wasn't even expecting anybody to be here. Look at my gray hair. It calyx right here. Look at this shit. It is so white. Oh my God. I don't know what to do. I'm going to keep it half black, half gray. Live a little. That's not how it works there, 8gamer. You can book a personal reading if you want, but this is just collective readings for everybody. Okay. Okay, next message. The owl has appeared again. This owl was out yesterday when I shuffled these cards. And now it's out again with roots. You know what I'm kind of feeling? Both of these cards were in reverse. And I'm getting this feeling that somebody is diving into unhealthy patterns from the past, okay? Like, okay, don't drink the juice. Okay. Don't drink the juice. Spirit is like, okay, you might be, honestly, I kind of feel this, like you might have been like soberly living alcohol free for years, and there's something coming up, and it is almost designed to trigger you, so then you don't do it, so then you realize how strong you are without it. Okay. Because like Spirit is very proud of you with these healthy patterns that you're doing. Like you're starting to build healthy patterns, but then it's like it goes back. It's like you drink the juice again. It's like starting to work out, but you're still smoking. All right, trying to quit drinking, but yet you're still, trashing your liver and shit. Okay, it's like something like that, right? It's like you're almost in the healthy pattern, but then you're still incorporating something that is massively hurting you. So the universe is like, please stop drinking the juice. It's not making it any better. It's making it worse. It's taking your empowerment as soon as you get on, and then it's derailing you, because there's some type of energy that knows that you're still weak to something, right? It could be a sex addiction with some type of call girl or something, or, porn addiction or something. It's like you're almost out of it, but then you start engaging in it again. And it's like, fuck, you were almost there, you were almost there to peaceful living, and then you jump back into it again, right? Because you're saying you can control your life, and, well, I haven't had a cigarette for a week, or I haven't looked at anything for, a couple days, like I can do a peak. No, that's very unhealthy, because then you end up going back to the start again. Don't give yourself timeouts. There is no timeout in life. Unless you're sleeping, there is no timeout. You have to keep at it every day. You have to empower yourself every day to do this. You can't slack off. Life is not about slacking off, Life's about giving yourself a rest when you deserve it, absolutely, but don't slack off, because once you start slacking off, that's where somebody's, they get back into their old memories again, okay? And old habits die hard. We know this. Okay, there's the Tower, and then the Six of Wands. You were victorious with this Tower. Okay, you got out of it, you escaped it, you got away from it, and then yet you're still like, yeah, but I can go back again and I can still enjoy myself. Like, hurting yourself and killing yourself potentially is not enjoyment. Okay, that should not be part of enjoyment. There's the Seven of Candles. Did you just see how that landed? It landed right in between the Tower and the Six of Candles, like perfectly. Okay, perfectly. Like if I wanted to put it down and laid it like that, oh my God, there's a card underneath it. Oh, Two of Wands underneath. Look what you're battling. I'm telling you, like you're battling something, and it keeps wanting to beat you. And it does, because then you succumb to it. Okay, so that's why the Seven of Wands fell on top of it, because you are stronger than it. Okay, let me tell you, Spirit is like, you are much stronger than this. Okay, and your weakness is just that. It's just a weakness. It's just a weakness because you haven't figured out that you're better than it yet. Okay, which you are better than your addictions. Okay, and then look at that, Seven of Cups in reverse. I don't know if this is a drinking problem, because then look, there's the Queen of Cups. Like oh my God, and then the Ace of Cups. Just giving up that liquor is just like, just diving in it, bathing in it, drinking it. 7 bottles down, fucking 8 more to go. Okay, very dangerous. There could be somebody around you, like your partner could be a heavy drinker, so they're just constantly handing you drinks, like how do you get away from it? Or your partner smokes or something like that. Okay, there's the 10 of Pentacles. This is like, do you know how much money you're going to have once you don't do this anymore? That's what one spirit just said. You're going to have the biggest Christmas in the world because of how much money you're going to save from this addiction, how much money this takes from you, okay? Because then there's the Nine of Swords. Ooh, the Knight of Swords with the Ace of Swords in reverse, okay? With the Five of Swords. Oh my God, Two of Cups. This is it. This is it, people. Okay, look at this. Okay, this Knight of Needles is lying to you. It's trying to tell you that you need something that you don't. This is a battle. Like he's battling the devil there. That's the devil in the deck, is that big monstrous piece of goo. What do they call it? The boogeyman or something like that? Okay, that's what he's battling, because that's all it is. An addiction is all that. It's just the boogeyman. It's somebody telling you that you need it and scaring you into believing that you actually do need it, to the point where you're willing to do anything for it, right? And then that unbuilds the healthy path that you just went on. It just shits all over everything. You just shit all over all your work. Don't shit on your own work, okay? Like, there's the Hangman with the Knight of Pentacles. Honestly, start thinking about other ways to use your money. And then there's the Eight of Cups. I do feel like you need to leave the booze in the cemetery and walk away. Maybe in a few years, okay, you could become the casual drinker that has a drink at dinner and then that's it. But you got to get there. You know, you got to get this out of your system of drinking every day or allowing alcohol to control you, right? Constantly having a drink, constantly like this is way too much drinking. Like I don't drink, and like there's a reason, you know, for that. I don't need it. I really love smoking weed. I really love drinking fucking root beer. I really love staying hydrated, okay? And I really love being able to have one drink and be drunk almost. I really love that. That's me in my prime of being able to control myself to say, like, I can have one drink. If I chug it, I'm like, I probably pass out, okay? One drink, and I'm probably going to be the happiest person for the rest of the night. I don't need 900 bottles in front of me, okay? And you might get there. Everybody can get there if that's what you want. But then once you kick alcohol out of it, okay, Page of Wands in reverse, then you kind of realize you don't ever really want it again, right? Because, like, it's gross. I mean, beer is gross. Alcohol is gross. Like, oh, it's so much. It's so heavy. And it's like one drink and I can already feel it. There's the Hierophant. One drink and like I can already feel it like sucking the water out of me instantly. And I'm like, God damn it, it just took me 5 days to get all that water in me. Now it's fucking gone. All right. And I watched this thing, man, people are not supposed to drink that much water. Like, water is actually not really good for you because your kidneys naturally produce it. So to flush water in your system all day actually it's counterproductive to your kidneys. It's really weird. Like, a lot of new studies are coming out that things that we believed, you know, for so long to be so right are actually so wrong. Same with that stupid food pyramid. Like, that shit couldn't be more wrong if you tried. I can't eat all that. Who the fuck can eat all that food a day? Like, there's no way. I'd be fat as fuck if I ate everything on that damn food chart I told you. Oh, and I would be broke because food is expensive. And I don't need that much. Like, fucking people eat so much. It just blows my mind. Like, my sister and I share a sub. I can't even eat a full sub. I just don't have the room. You can get your stomach small and eat small portions, and then you never eat big again, and your metabolism stays burning like a fucking well-oiled machine. You never get fat a day in your life. You don't have to work out as long as you eat properly. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I'm contracting my abs just sitting here, and my glutes just sitting here, because it helps with my back, because my back is so bad that if I keep my abs engaged, then I take all the weight off my back. And I'm just burning fuel just sitting here. Use your head, people. Use your head. Okay, here we go. This might be the last message. What are we at? 48:53. I am going to eat a lunch like a fat person today. I'm going to eat so much today. I'm going to a restaurant and everything. I'm going to eat like I'm hungover. Oh, I need to eat so bad right now. I can't really eat through this whole thing. Like, oh my God, I've been so stressed not having power and with animals and with, you know, dangerous people around. And like, I have been so stressed. My stomach, I just can't eat. And now today I'm gonna fucking eat. I'm just gonna dedicate eating today. I am so excited. Okay. Okay, this is a little bit of a weird message. Okay. Oh, good God. Keys on a ring in reverse. Okay. Somebody around you could think that you have a lot of options. Okay, like you wear your options on your keychain, like you have so many, it's ridiculous. Somebody has gotten the very, very wrong impression of you. Okay, and we got wedding rings in reverse. Again, they might have thought that like you had a lot of people just lined up to marry you, like you're oh so lucky. You just had 3 guys just lined up waiting to marry you. Okay, yeah, fuck. Okay, clearly they did not get the message. They might have heard something about you, they might have just assumed something about you, but they definitely got the wrong message. Okay, I think they thought that someone's been hesitating, because I think they're hesitating because they think that you have so many options. They think that you're going to change your mind. You're in a new phase. You're too good for them. You don't like them. This person is assuming a lot of things and not asking you. Okay, so that's where they're coming to all of a sudden a crossroads, because they're like they've got themselves at a question now, and they can't get past it because they can't get past the question without physically asking you now. If they want to assume they know and just walk away, then that's going to be their loss, because the thing is that this is a karmic relationship, and what that karmic relationship means is that you're naturally designed to be in each other's lives to trigger one another. Okay, to trigger one another, to allow somebody to know where the triggers are, so then you get rid of them. Like honestly, I swear, I'm in my sister's life to trigger her, and once the trigger is out, she does the same to me. Once she triggers me or once I trigger her, then we finally realize, oh my God, we're being triggered right now, and we have to trigger each other because we trust each other, we love each other, right, and we respect each other. That there are some things that I say sometimes, you know, like my sister does, I can't fathom it. I just don't know why sometimes she does what she does, but it's not like she's dumb or anything. I just can't. I'm just like, why? You know, like I'm trying to figure out sometimes why she does something so then I can help her not do that anymore, you know, so then she doesn't feel like an idiot. So then she doesn't feel like an idiot, because somebody could say, why are you doing that? And you go, what do you think, I'm an idiot? You called yourself an idiot, not the other person. They're just asking you why you did it, right? So some people, their assumptions are so far inside themselves, right, that we have karmic relationships so then we can help people bring their assumptions to the surface, which a lot of it is like triggering moments where like you say something, they assume you're saying something else. That's their trigger. Once you learn the trigger, you become in control of it. They can't fuck you with you again. So I do everything to avoid my triggers because I know I have a lot of them. Okay. And I work through them very, very differently and very well as much as I can, because these triggers are going to be something that eventually will go away, but then new triggers might come, because I mean, just when you think PTSD is going to leave, all of a sudden I lose power for 9 days. And some of the worst things have happened. So now I have PTSD from this. Okay. You can never get away from post-traumatic stress because you're being exposed to an overwhelming level of stress that it's almost physically impossible for you to deal with. Okay. Some people don't know that. Okay. Because they're just programmed to just kind of be robotic with all their feelings, and they don't feel. They'll just either rage or be extremely happy. Very bipolar with only 2 feelings, and then just mute in between. Okay, so this person, oh, look at that moon on the bottom of the deck. Some person has been in illusion with you. Okay, it's almost like you could be looking for a job and you have a ton of experience and you keep meeting all these bosses that are assuming you want to run the company because you have all this experience. Like, Some people just like being the employee. They don't want to be the boss. They don't want to take over the company. They don't want to live like an asshole, but they assume, you know, you got all this experience, you can't be trained, blah, blah, blah. You know, like it's just people, assumptions are very dangerous. Okay. They're a very fine line. Okay. Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Wands. See what I mean? Like it seems like somebody is like defensive against you. Like they assume you want something, right? But you don't. Their assumptions are fighting you off. Okay. And that's something they need to learn. That's a trigger they need to learn about not being so defensive. Okay. Put the guards down, have a healthy conversation. I mean, my own sister gets defensive. I get defensive with her. We all get defensive. We've all been massively manipulated by people in higher positions telling us that we're idiots if we don't know how to do something. Okay. We all get defensive. It's a natural thing. Okay. But eventually, the more you get older, well, I mean, even more wiser with yourself and more self-aware, you will kind of drop the defensiveness a little bit. Okay. There's the Ace of Swords. You just have to recognize where truth is hitting you, and it might just be hitting you hard. Okay. So your natural defense is to attack like they're doing something, but no one's doing anything. Right? No one's doing anything to you. We're just asking a question. That's it. You're feeling attacked because you don't know how to have a conversation without somebody attacking you and feeling attacked. I'm not attacking. No one's attacking you, but maybe you just got attacked your whole life. Okay. But I can tell you this, no one is attacking you. There's a Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay. No one is planning on betraying you and leaving. Okay, the swords are coming out. Everything is coming out. You have to release everything. Okay, because I almost feel like you're the one now that's going to traumatize yourself. You're the one now that assumes you're just one of many, right? You're just a key on a ring. You're replaceable. You're this, you're that. Nobody can ever challenge you. If they challenge you, then they're not right for you. Somebody challenges you, that's the best person for you. Right? You need to be challenged. You need to be told that not everything is your way. Not everything is going to go your way. Not everything is all about you. There's other people in this fucking world. Okay? It's not just all about you. But when some people feel, you know, especially too, when you've been alone for a while and you do everything yourself, you become very self-reliant. Those people are very scary to date because they don't need anybody because they've been doing it alone forever. Okay? So don't just assume that somebody sees you in a certain way or, you know, or asks you a question that they're trying to hurt you. Some people just want to know. Okay, there's the Five of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. There's another defensive card. Okay, pushing people away. Okay, and then there's the Knight of Wands in reverse with the Fool. That kind of behavior is not going to get anybody anywhere. That type of behavior is going to get you all by yourself. Okay, and if that's what you want, perfect. Keep fighting people away. Honestly, if that's what you want, fight people away, then you're not going to let anybody near you. And if you don't want to let anybody near you, you can stay protected. You can stay by yourself. You can stay number one. Boom. This is obviously somebody that is around you that has the potential to be something for you. And they trigger you for a reason because you have open wound triggers that need to be healed. Once you heal them, the trigger is gone. Do you want to be triggered for the rest of your life, or would you rather heal the triggers so then you don't have to ever go through it again? Because this is a trigger would be somebody constantly doing something to you and you have no control of it. Now that you're in control of your own life, your triggers are easily controllable too. By giving into a trigger, you're giving into that person that did it to begin with so long ago, and now you're giving them power again and displacing your energy onto other people that didn't hurt you. When one person did, allow that energy to be focused towards the person who did something to you and stop assuming that everybody else is going to do the same thing because they're not, right? And you will close the door to love every single time if you keep fighting people off, like you know everything, or that you can't say that you were wrong. If you can't say you were wrong, then you can't be in a relationship. Right? Because that's the thing about relationships. There's going to be a lot of things that you do wrong in that relationship. And if you can't buck up and admit it, then you can't be with somebody. Right? You can't have a good job if you can't, you know, communicate, right? You're going to be stuck with all the little kids, okay, in the bottom of the chain who can't communicate because they're not old enough. Okay? You're old enough, you just don't want to. Okay, there's the Tower. Let that shit come down. Let your pride, your ego, your bullshit, okay, your greed to just fall away from you, because it's stopping somebody from acknowledging that, you know, you are one of a kind, and that there isn't a million of you, and that they can't just buy you, and they can't just find you on eHarmony, and they can't just float around a crowd and trying to get the person that's you. You're not replaceable. People are not replaceable. Okay, even by drugs, alcohol, sodomy, people are never replaceable, right? You either heal away from them or you take them with you for the rest of your life. It's your life. You get to decide. Okay. What are we at? 10020. Really, I'm just waiting for this restaurant to open so I can go get my eat on. I swear I'm going to be possibly 3 pounds heavier when I do the reading this afternoon. Okay. 7 of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles. I swear all this person has to do is just choose a destiny. And there it becomes. Choose and manifest your destinies, people, because they are calling you. Whew, now I'm getting hungry. I'm going to eat my little pastry here, people. No? Okay. My God. I'm so hungry right now. I can't wait until I can cook again. Okay. This is a little bit of a weird one. This is somebody that collective is dealing with that okay, we have Mothman prophecies here. The thing about Mothman prophecies, okay, the thing about Indrid Cold is that he delivers the message, but it's like dream state. It's not that, it's more reading between the lines. Like Indrid can't just give the answer. It's like a riddle. Okay, it's like a riddle. You have to figure it out yourself. So I feel like somebody saw your future. Okay, and they thought of a bunch of different ways here, brainstorm on how to prove to, I don't know, public people, I'm not sure, that you are a liar. Okay, if you're not a liar, the only way that they can so-called prove you are is by somehow setting you up to look like you lie in front of a bunch of people. And then, boom, you're the liar. Okay? You accidentally lie. Okay, that's what my stepmother used to say. I mean, she still says it. If there's anything that I say that is a little bit off the truth, like if I say 7 hours and it was only 5 hours, it's a lie. It didn't happen, and it's not that it didn't happen for 5 hours. It didn't happen at all because I didn't get the right hour right. Okay, it is, if it's not perfect from the start, then she deems it a lie instantly. Okay, even if you accidentally, again, if you've told the story a bunch of times, but then suddenly, again, you say the wrong hour, you say the wrong street name, you say the wrong friend you're with, boom, it's a lie. She can now discredit you for everything because you got one thing mixed up. Because you've lived 40 years or 50 years, okay? And sometimes you don't get the story straight from start to finish from when it happened when you were a kid, okay? Sorry, I didn't get the whole thing exactly correct, Cindy. Okay, fucking bitch. Okay, so that's what it is. You didn't say something, like they didn't get the message correct, okay? So then they went out trying to do all this shit to change your future, okay? Now, whatever reason why they did this, I believe the main reason why they did this is because this person did not want to have to work for anything, do anything. If they were going to work, they didn't want to anymore. If they were in charge of something, they didn't want to be anymore. They wanted to sit on their ass, okay? Controlling everybody. And obviously they knew that you were going to be in a position where you were in control of something. And they said, no, you can never put this person in control of anything. And they took that away from you, which was the worst choice this person could have possibly done to you, was go in, open up the door to your future, look at something, not even get it right, because they didn't get it right, okay? They read something, they looked at something, they pulled wrong cards, they were biased to you, they want to see it as something, but it's not that way because they want to see what they want to see. They don't want to see the actual truth. That was the same with my stepmother. She didn't actually want to know the truth. She wanted to hear what was playing in her head because she felt like what she was hearing in her head was more important than the truth being told to her through somebody's mouth. She always thinks she knows more than everybody else. She always tries to play injured cold. She always tries to play the prophesier, right? The one who can see the future or the one that can read people's minds. And she's very wrong. Okay. She's a high priestess in reverse. Okay. She's not listening to people properly. She's listening to this thing on her shoulder that hates people, that wants to annihilate people, that wants to humiliate people while she rises to the top. A woman who sits on her ass and does fucking nothing. Wants all this money coming to her. Yeah, right. You can go live in a fucking shelter for all I care. You're not getting anything. Okay. So they decided that they were going to do something that took something away from you, so then they didn't have to move a muscle for the rest of their life. So they didn't have to try. So they didn't have to shoot for anything. They didn't have to swim for anything. They didn't want to have to, kill and make their own money and clean up their own life. They didn't want to have to do that. Right? It's like years and years and years of abuse. And then suddenly they just want the check that gets them out of it instead of the cleanup crew that helps them clean it up. Okay, everybody just wants the tank filled again. They don't want to actually clean out everything. And, it's too much work that way when you can just go buy another one, right? All right. Now we have the spider with money in reverse. The girl and the ghost beside them. See what I mean? This is what my stepmother listens to. She listens to something in her fucking ear that is just telling her to hate her stepdaughters. Okay? And it's creepy because there's actually no reason sometimes for this hate. It's just whatever they're hearing. It's what they're deciding to listen to instead of look at you. Okay? And get the truth from you. They want to listen to this thing in their ear instead because you lie. You don't tell the truth. There's no reason to come to you and ask you about your future when they can just hear it from some fucking voodoo, fucking narcissistic ghost flying around them and say that's the truth. Like, you have the truth coming out of your mouth, but they listen to something on their shoulder that says that they know more than you who's gone through it. Like, wow, talk about ultimate narcissistic, even in a ghost. Okay, this thing claims to know more than you about your own life. Yeah, right. Okay. The reason why this person did this, to trap your money. That's what they wanted. They wanted to trap your money. They wanted to stop it, and they wanted to scare you while doing it, so then you never came to them for anything. So then you wouldn't ask them for anything. Okay? It took them a very long time to figure out how they were going to do this. A very long, never-ending brainstorm of how they can do this, how they can take somebody away from you, right? Something that was supposed to be offered to you, how they can take it away from you, right? Offer it to everybody else except you. Now you've got to go and do it on your own. You've got to go and work on your own. I mean, this was all part of a massive lie. All part of a massive lie. Okay, that they covered up with the sun. Okay? And marijuana, like, I don't know, maybe they smoke weed. Okay, they act like they're all chill. They act like they're all vibe. They don't hurt people, yet they're just using that as a cover. They're using their looks as a cover. They're using their smile as a cover, right? While they're manipulating your whole life. And they're just listening to the fucking thing on their shoulder. Like, it's unbelievable. Listening to the thing on their shoulder instead of coming to you and asking you specifically what happened. They would rather listen to their fucking mind. Like, that is crazy. That is absolutely insane. Who would do that? Fucking psychosomatic, man. I will always ask people instead of just assume. I assume somebody knew something and they didn't, and now I don't even know if they're going to speak to me again. They're cemetery gates. Honestly, sometimes, like, I don't assume shit. I say shit because I got a fucking mouth and I can speak. Okay? That's why God gives you a mouth, so you can say something and not just assume that whatever you're hearing in your head is correct, because sometimes it is very wrong. Okay? Very wrong. Good distractions with homemade with love in reverse. This person is very, very good at distracting people on making things look like they love it and they cherish it, and they really don't. Okay, they really don't. This person really has people fooled as a very good person. Okay, but then there's Sherlock on the bottom. When you look really closely at this person, you will find they are garbage. They are garbage. Okay, they belong in the garbage with all the other rotting things in the garbage for what they did to you. Absolutely. They did. Look at this. The Tower, as I'm looking at this witchcraft card, like, they deserve to lose. Like, I feel like they're going to lose whatever house they're in now, possibly wherever it is that they're living, because of what they did to you. Because of what they manifested in your life. They manifested towers to come down. They manifested money to be taken from you. They manifested to not have to fucking lift a finger. I mean, this person might use, like, disability. They might be using the government to be getting money, and that money's really supposed to be going to you and helping you, and I don't know, but what I can say is that you're coming on the other end of this, okay? You're getting on the other side of something, and that's very important. So try to keep a very clear mind, all right? 11327. Try to keep a very clear mind for the next little while, because it kind of seems like a lot of these readings have been about somebody needing to clear their mind. There's too much interference in somebody's head. Okay. One last finale reading, and then I'll be back this afternoon after I charge up all my appliances and then come back. I will be doing one more reading this afternoon. So if you're around, check it, because I'll be here. Hopefully. It'd be really amazing if by then my power was on, but let's not be greedy, you know. Other people need their power turned on too. 9 days later. We're actually on the 10th day, technically. This is worse than the fucking... Remember we had in Canada, we had this blackout in the 90s, and even that blackout, we had absolutely no power. Like the city had no power. That only lasted 5 days. Like I've never gone 9 days without power ever in my whole life. I don't think I've ever, even at the cottage where there was no power to the island, I still was only there for 3 days. I've never gone this long without power. Like it is some type of something else, like some type of a reset, rebirth, renewal, revival. I don't know. Never been this long without power. It's fucked. This is fucked. I'll never be the same again. Okay, so now we got another, money on the bottom. Why is it always got something to do with fucking money, man? I can't make this shit up if I tried. Ha 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 ha! No way. You remember where you were working when the power outage happened? No way. Yeah, it was Toronto. I was in Oshawa when that happened. That's fucked. What a small world. I thought you wrote Canadian Tire. Oh my God, sorry. I thought you wrote Canadian Tire. I have Canadian Tire on the brain. I fucking love that place. It smells so good. You just walk in, it's like, oh, Canadian Tire. I just want to bottle up that smell of Canadian Tire and put it into my car. So it just smells like Canadian Tire all the time. I wasn't working. I was only I think I was 15, something like that. I remember talking to my boyfriend at the time on the phone. Because we had phone lines. Yeah, because phone lines were different back then. Oh my God. What's the phone working? I swear the phone was working. Because I had candles. Yeah. Anyways. Okay. What does it always got to do with fucking money? Jesus. And a bully. Money and a bully. Every time. Okay. Honestly. Okay. But this is funny though. This is a little bit more ironic. Okay. Because this is something that someone's trying to do, but they can't open the box. Okay, because they can't get the answer that they want. Okay, they're trying to open up Pandora's box on you. They're trying to see something, and the universe is not going to let them. So they're like, "Don't worry about it. We got you. Okay, chill out. This isn't going to happen the way they think it's going to happen." Because this person, okay, is claiming to be you. They're trying to be you. I don't know if they're telling the universe that they're you. I don't know if they're looking like you. I don't know if they're fucking talking like you. They got a "hello, my name is" with your name on it. I don't know, but they're trying to copy you on something, and it's a bully tactic. Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're trying to open up. Maybe they're doing like seances in their room or something like that, rituals, and they're saying that they're you. Right? They could have like a fucking, oh my God, they could even have like your face as a picture or a mask on top of their face. They're really trying to be you. Okay. Copycat in reverse. Like that's kind of really scary. That's like almost walking around with your face on, like Leatherface. Okay. Which was in the first reading. That was the dinner card. Okay. Then that's Leatherface wearing people's faces. Okay. So the world, okay, somebody has witnessed them. We have a third-party witness here, okay, that knows that this person is trying to look in on your life. They're trying to get answers about your life, and they can't. They know that that's not you. They're posing as you. They're trying to act like you. It's not you. The universe knows. The universe is smarter than what you think, okay? And then we've got Scissors with the twist of events in reverse, because the thing is that they're trying to create this catastrophic event in your life, so then everything gets sucked out of it and it goes over to them, but it's in reverse. It's not going to happen because of this. The Scissors are these beautiful angelic, where are my scissors? It's like God's ability. Oh, there they are. to cut negative energy. I always have scissors, okay? This is our ability to cut negative energy. This is how you can spiritually cut negative energy. Sometimes I'll take my YouTube and I'll do my Reiki session and I'll cut, energy away, wipe the scissors, and then keep cutting, because people have spiritual cords that they can attach to you, right? And you can just do this, wave scissors around and just cut all the air around you and say, fuck you. Actually, ooh, that felt really good. I'm getting the goosebumps. Yeah, fuck you. Whatever's around me. Go away. Go away. Oh, I just popped my arm. Nice. All right, yeah. Do this. Do this to your phone. Okay, open up your Instagram. You can open up your Instagram and cut cords spiritually from your phone. Okay, clean the knife off and just, okay, get rid of that spiritual energy. Okay, get rid of that nastiness that's around you, because that is how we get rid of these things coming into our lives, trying to take things. You have to keep grounded. Okay, you have to stand your ground and defend yourself. Okay, for somebody that's trying to come in and take something. Okay, if you don't want them to take your house, don't leave your house. Okay, something like that, because then there's the scales of justice. There is something that they are definitely trying to control justice for you. Okay, they're trying to take your equality, take your fairness, and have it come into their life and skip you, but it's not going to. They don't get to derail this. They don't get to push you off the tracks so then you don't get this, because they can't see it. Okay, so it's like a package being delivered, but Amazon's not telling them when they're going to arrive. Okay, or UPS isn't telling them when the package is going to be there. They can't get a whereabouts on this package. They can't. Okay, I know it's a good way to clear energy. I'm telling you, scissors are amazing. Okay, so they can't get in the box. They can't. It's like a lock they've never seen, because I almost feel like it's kind of like a Harry Potter, when he there's certain things that Harry can do because of who he is. It's something like that. It's like there's Dana, literally, like in order to open up this box, you would have to wave your wand to open it a certain way. And they're like trying to open it, trying to bang it, trying to break it, and all they spiritually just, and the thing would just open. But it's too rhetorical. They don't understand. They're looking at the 5D in a 3D sense of an eye. They're not understanding that it's more spiritual than it is physical. It can't be physical in a world where physical doesn't exist, because what they're trying to do is what they're trying to take is somewhere spiritual. Okay, if it's spiritual, it's not something you're going to be able to grasp, hold on to, and put it in your pocket. Okay, it's not like that, right? That would be more 3D. Now I've got the Harry Potter music in my head. Okay, there's the big, beautiful black cat of magic in reverse. Okay, their magic is going to go in reverse. Their magic, for once, is not going to work, okay, because of something they keep doing. Okay, they've got some type of spirit around them that's now watching them. Okay, and they're getting visited often about what they're doing, because they're hurting people, and that's not allowed spiritually. You're not allowed to spiritually hurt people. Okay, it's just one of those no-nos. It's like breaking the law here. You break the law, you go to jail. You break the law spiritually, you get banned from it. Okay, you get removed from it. There's a werewolf, but it's also in reverse. Like, this person is I feel very bipolar. They get very afflicted and inflicted by the things around them. They don't know how to control themselves. They don't know how to control their emotions. They don't know how to ground themselves, right? So they just keep going into people's lives, taking things because they can't do anything on their own. Okay, and that's just because they don't know how to do it. It doesn't mean they can keep coming in and taking yours. They need to learn how to do it on their own, or go to jail until they can, maybe jail will teach them how to do it on their own. There it is. Look at that. Bouncer with natural instincts. Maybe the security guards in jail will teach them how to do it. Jail actually does teach people a lot of things. They're kind of changing it to like high school again. You need to learn how to work with others. You need to stop stealing. You need to, you want to learn how to do something. Okay, well, now we've got school programs, and right, you want to release all your trauma. Okay, well, here's an art class. Like, prisons are actually now really trying to become rehabilitation centers if they can. I mean, that's what they're there for, but it doesn't mean that they're always given the funds to get there. But now, I mean, there are some actually pretty decent places out there of like men who know that they can't be be alone anymore. And then once they realize what they did and why they did it, because of some type of childhood trauma, it's always about childhood trauma. Always. There's always something about your childhood that fucks you up as an adult. Honestly. And because if it is something outside of the family that fucks you up, then it's your family that doesn't help fix you, right? It's always down to that. I swear to fucking God. Because even people who say, well, my childhood was fine, but then something happens to them when they're older. No, their childhood most likely wasn't fine. There was most likely something in there that's now triggering them to do whatever it is they're doing now, but they're using something else as the excuse. It's called displacement. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. We're at 125.04. Nice. All right, I'm going to go get my eat on. You go do whatever the hell you need to do, okay? Get your shit on, too. Get your eat on. Pack on the pounds. I think I've lost weight. Obviously, I've lost probably a lot of weight during this shit. So take care of yourself. Caution, slow down, be careful. You can get hurt. I'm actually kind of getting dizzy right now. I really have to go eat. Be careful, okay? Keep your spirits up. Keep your energy up, all right? Clear your auras. Do your scissor tricks if that's what you like, okay? There's so many people out there, too, on YouTube and stuff, like Reiki healers and stuff that do that cord cutting. They can do that for you. And then I did watch this one lady that showed me how to do it, and then I stopped watching her, and now I do it myself. This is very, very important to do. Okay, those cords that come in and get a hold of you, even the ghosts and stuff around you, just cut them. I do have like a little broom that I use as well to get rid of energy around me, and Palo Santo you can burn to get rid of energy around you. There it is. I haven't burned any Palo Santo because I got snakes in my room, so I feel like they're a pretty good energy clearer. I don't really like to burn smoke in the room because of them, but there's my Palo Santo stick. Wave that around your phone, wave it around your head, around your body, right? Clear your aura. Definitely somebody's got to, get on clear in their space. So then whatever this is that they're hearing in their head will stop talking to them eventually once they stop listening to it and actually taking it as something that they're saying when they're not. Okay, so a lot happened in this reading. So thank you for all your messages. Okay. I got them all coming in, and I'll be back this afternoon. All right. Keep fit. Have fun, everybody. Peace out. 127.06. 127.07. Nice. I like that.